issues, but I think it's coming back online now. So if you're ksvptv.com or on Facebook, I think you'll see everything going right now.
Moore with the serve, and that goes off of Beltron for an ace for Moore.
Maurer. I
I
think that's it said. I know some folks with that last name, and that's how they say it.
trust you.
Obviously, it could be said differently because I don't know these folks. I don't think, but
Storm go up 9-7. Silva, nice pass to Argo. Back set to Leon. Cross-court shot dug by the Storm, but it's over the net. Beltron to Argo to Cox. Cross-court shot by her goes off of Maurer for the Bulldog kill. I had to check with Joby when I said that.
checking in for the Bulldogs is number 2, Elena Harvey, and the libero came back in, Aubrey Ortiz for Cleveland High School.
So game of runs right now. Storm lead 9-8, and Natalie Leon is back to serve for the Bulldogs. Bachway to Hatch to McCarthy, and that's the end.
Man, my eyes are deceiving me today that looked out. They really are. Checking out is Leon for the Bulldogs. Coming in is Beltron, and checking in for Cleveland is number 15, Moreno. We're good to go. Thank you, Gene.
Hatch will go back to serve for the Storm. Storm lead 10-8. Beltron right on the net. Argo saves it there, and Harvey with the swing, but dug by the Storm. Ortiz to Marino, dug by the Bulldogs. Argo back to Cox. Cox cross-court shot, dug by Ortiz. Quick set by Hatch, and a big swing by number 10, McCarthy, and they say it's out. Bulldog point.
It's out, and so it's Bulldog point.
Oh, he's calling the tip now.
Oh, they changed. They asked for the tip, and now they're going to say it was tipped. So now Coach Williams sits up and says, wait a minute.
Oh, my gosh.
So now they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, so let's talk about this. The line judge didn't call a tip. Nobody called the tip, but the floor referee over here called the tip himself, and that's a difficult call from a floor referee.
Well, they're talking about it. Maybe they'll get it right. I hope they don't say jump ball. That should have been our point. I call this jump ball. I
was going to say, I hope they don't call jump ball.
Well, when they put 2 thumbs up, I always
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Williams has a good argument there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been a replay. There wasn't a touch.
Yeah. So they are calling a replay. Kind of like an inadvertent whistle. There's nothing you can do. So Hatch will serve again. Storm leading 10-8. And that will go to Morrison, to Argo, to Beltron. Hatch goes to Ortiz, and blocked at the net by Cox.
Great job rising up to the occasion there as number 15 for the middle blocker, Lila Moreno, went up with a big kill effort, but like you said, blocked by Cox.
We didn't have to wonder who blocked that because Cox let us know.
Yeah.
She was excited. Ortiz to Hatch to McCarthy, but the Bulldogs, they're getting it back up. Argo, quick set to Cox. Cross-court shot, dug by Ortiz. Hatch to McCarthy. Dug on the back row by Morrison. Argo to Beltron. Dug by Bachway. Hatch in the middle. Quick set, tip shot by the Storm. Dug by Johnson. Argo to Cox. Good shot by her. Dug by Ortiz. Hatch back set to Marino, and that goes off of Beltron into the rafters. Johnson tried to save it as she slid into the bench.
Good effort by Johnson. Really, it wouldn't have been even a chance at it as number 2 checks in for Cleveland. That's Del Greco. Also checking in is number 5, Griego. As I don't know if the Bulldogs, I was looking at them, so I don't think the Bulldogs had a sub.
All right, Storm go up 11-9, and Savage back to serve. Sophomore outside hitter for the Storm. Now to go to Beltron. Nice pass to Cox. Quick set to Johnson. Cross-court shot off the block and for the kill.
Back and forth, Robbie, as we kind of expected. See if the Bulldogs can start pulling away right here.
Bulldogs trail 10-11. Cox with the serve. Del Greco to Hatch. Back to Del Greco. Big swing by her. Blocked at the net. Dug by the Storm. Del Greco again just gets it over. Beltran to Argo. Swing by her. Back row. Goes in. Nice kill by Argo.
Had a lot of topspin on that thing. It dove right at the end and was inbounds. As you said, nice kill.
Did I say it like that?
That's how I said it.
Nice kill.
Nice kill.
All right, Cora Cox back to serve for the Bulldogs as it's all tied up at 11-11. First set here today. Ortiz to Hatch to Del Greco. Tip shot for her. Dug by Cox. Beltran cross court to Argo. She just gets it over. And Ortiz will set up Marino. Beltran there for the Bulldogs. Cox back set to Johnson. Blocked at the net, but Johnson digs it up. And Cox will take it over for the Bulldogs. Storm set up their offense. Hatch to Del Greco, and she hits it in the net. So the Bulldogs go up 12-11.
Oh.
Cora Cox back to serve. She comes down the line to Del Greco. That goes over the net. So quickly Harvey to Cox over to Argo. Blocked at the net, but Argo gets it out of the net. Harvey will take it over for the Bulldogs, and that's in.
That's in. Boy, the Bulldogs had to do some hustling right there, get that ball back, and it just so worked out that Cox could put a slam down. That was her that hit it, right, Cox?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Bulldogs go up 13-11 here in the first set. Down the line again, off Del Greco for an ace. Bulldogs up 14-11. Cora Cox again to serve. Senior setter, outside hitter. That goes to Ortiz. Nice pass to Hatch. Back set, but Marino wasn't ready, so she just gets it over. Cox to Beltran. Over to Argo. Big swing by her. Dug by Savage. Hatch to Del Greco. She tips it over. Cox is there. Beltran to Argo. Argo line shot. Goes off of Hatch, and she gets the kill.
Great effort there by number 9, Bailey Savage of the Cleveland High School Storm, and she really went all out for that, but just unable to get it. Timeout taken. That was taken by Cleveland.
Yes.
So the Bulldogs leading 15-11 here. We do have our corks worked out, and we are back online, ksvptv.com and KSVP Radio, which we've been on the whole time on the radio.
What's a quirk?
A quirk is a issue. It's something that has happened that isn't normal. It's a mess up, a quirk.
And we had a bunch of them because you said quirks.
Right.
Plural.
Yeah, we have several. But they're fixed now. The issues are handled. Maybe quirk wasn't the right word, Mr. Ballou. Sorry.
I'm sorry, folks. It's 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Joby's tired.
And Robbie needs a nap. The gray hair on my head is showing in Robbie's eyes.
All right, we're back to action. Bulldogs lead 15-11. Cora Cox with the serve. Del Greco goes to Hatch. It's going to be a free ball for Artesia. If Ortiz gets that over quickly, Beltran to Cox. Argo with the shot, and it's long. Oh.
I was hoping for that middle set, that quick set, but it didn't work out that time. Checking back in for Cleveland is number 13, Maurer, and taking a seat is number 4, Snippen, the sophomore.
Ortiz back to serve. Junior libero for the Storm. Waiting on the referee whistle. And she gets it. Bulldogs lead 15-12. Beltran to Cox. Quick set in the middle of Johnson. Storm get a hand on it. They're able to get it up in the air. Free ball for Artesia. Ortiz gets it over. Beltran to Cox. Over to Argo. Line shot by her. Dug by the Storm. They might get that over. They don't.
Just not. Boy, it was a good effort, though, by the Storm.
It was.
Because that was a big shot as Leon checks back in for the Bulldogs. And checking in for Cleveland is number 3. And how do we say her name again? Number 3?
Bakwe.
Bakwe.
Beltran to serve for the Bulldogs, leading 16-12. Hatch, quick set to number 13 Moore, but the Bulldogs get that over. They take a shot dug by the Storm. And a back row shot dug by Beltran. Cox over to Argo. Argo, big shot and swing, and it's long.
Again, just long on her shot there. And I don't know, I think she got a little ahead of herself on her coming to the ball and got out of position. Number 6 checks back in. That's Altamirano. And taking a seat is number 15, Moreno, for the Cleveland Storm.
Altamirano back to serve for the Storm. Bulldogs lead 16-13. Did you say that? Sorry.
I just said she checked in.
Cox to Argo. Blocked at the net was Destiny Johnson. Storm going to run the slide to Maurer, dug by the Bulldogs. Beltran to Argo. Line shot, dug by Altamirano. Hatch to Backway, dug by Argo. Cox just takes it over for the Bulldogs. Free ball here. They're going to set it up. Quick set in the middle, and a big kill by Maurer.
Sophia Maurer.
Do it.
The 5'10" senior middle blocker with a nice kill there for the Cleveland Storm to get them within 2. Now it's 14 serving 16.
Well, good serve by her as that Bulldogs just hit that over the net. And it's going to be a free ball back to the Bulldogs as Beltran to Cox. Quick set in the middle. Leon blocked at the net, but it falls on the Storm side.
You know, she took something off of that. She did that on purpose, and it just went off the fingertips because they got up too quickly. They were expecting a fast a fast hit, and she kind of tipped it over them. As Silva checks back in, Johnson will take a seat, and that'll put Silva serving, 17 serving 14. Bulldogs in the lead here in set number 1.
That goes to Ortiz. Hatch will come across to Backway, dug by Silva. Cox over to Argo. Blocked at the net by the Storm.
So number 12 and 13 both got up there, Hatch and Maurer, as McCarthy will check in. And taking a seat for the Storm is number...
Altamirano.
Was it Altamirano?
Yes.
I never saw her number. Some of these girls with the long ponytails.
It does.
I try to get their number and I don't get it.
Backway to serve for the Storm. Silva, Argo, quick set in the middle. Leon off the block and for the kill.
Great kill there by Leon, and that's her third here in set number 1. And that'll put the Bulldogs back up by 3, 18-15.
Well, that's just a great pass, quick set. Leon with the big swing off the block. That just looks good. Argo with the serve, leading 18-15. Hatch to Maurer, dug by the Bulldogs. Beltran. Cox will get it over. Free ball for the Storm. Hatch will come to McCarthy. Dug by Beltran. Argo over to Cox. Big swing by her. Dug by Ortiz. Free ball for Artesia. Cox to Argo. Quick set in the middle of Leon. Ortiz with the dive and the dig over the net to Beltran. Argo back to Cox. Big swing by her off the block. Dug by Altamirano. Ortiz to McCarthy. McCarthy back row shot. Beltran's there. Argo, quick set to Cox, and that's down for the kill. Nice shot by Cox.
Great set, and as you said, Cox finishes it, but it started off with that pass from the back row up to the setter, and then the set and the finish by Cox.
That is Cora's 4th kill. Bulldogs lead 19-15, first set here. Hatch back set to Maurer and blocked by Cox.
Oh, my goodness. Cox is on fire right now.
So Bulldogs hit 20. They go up 20-15. Charity back to serve again for the Bulldogs. Backway comes across to McCarthy, and that's between Cox and Silva for the kill.
So McCarthy with a big kill. Checking in for the Cleveland Storm for the libero is number 4, Snippen, as the libero Ortiz will take a seat.
Maurer will go back to serve. Bulldogs leading 2016. And Beltran, nice pass to Argo. Quick set to Leon. Big shot by her. It's in.
Hit the back corner.
Yeah, hit that corner. That was a nice shot. And that is her 4th kill.
So Maurer will take a seat. Coming in for her is the libero, Ortiz. And on the Bulldog side, I saw somebody come in. I think Elena Harvey checked back in, and I'm not sure who checked out. Oh, I think it was Beltran. So Harvey came in, Beltran took a seat.
Leon with the serve. Bulldogs lead 21-16. Hatch, quick set in the middle to Snippen, dug by Argo. Harvey will just get it to Morrison, hits it off the net, and it falls for a Bulldog point.
Harvey with the kill that time, and the Bulldogs go up 22-16. Maurer, I like it. I was going to do that for you here in a minute.
Well, I appreciate it. All right, Bulldogs lead 22-16. Leon with the serve again, and she serves it into the net.
So she'll go ahead and take a seat. Coming back in the normal rotation for the Bulldogs is Beltran. And on the other side, 15 checks in for 6. And that is Moreno for Altamirano.
Hatch with the serve. That'll go to Morrison. Nice pass by her to Argo. Argo to Cox. Blocked at the net, but dug by Beltran, and that hits the referee. So it's a Storm point.
Bulldogs up by 4, 22-18. Trying to get set number 1 from the Cleveland Storm.
Hatch to serve again. And this time Beltran will take that and go to Argo to Cox. Roll shot by her, dug by the Storm. And Hatch. Ortiz to Marino, dug by the Bulldogs, and that's going to be out. It went on the wrong side of the pole.
And it landed out. So even if it had got inside the pole, it landed out.
That's true. Coach Williams wants timeout.
So another timeout taken. If you're just now joining us, the Bulldogs have already played one game today as they fall 3-1 to the Rio Rancho Rams. And then that was at 11 this morning. And now playing the Cleveland High School Storm as both the teams from Rio Rancho came down to southeast New Mexico this morning. Cleveland started off at Roswell High School. They swept the Coyotes 3-0. Rio Rancho was here at 11, so both schools at the Roswell and Artesia at 11. And then they just swapped places, so now Cleveland here and Rio Rancho at Roswell High. Good matchups for the Bulldogs to get to see two quality teams in 5A. The classification above them, just that getting ready for district play, as we've talked about it. Our district with number 2, number 3, number 4 ranked teams in the state. So we got a tough district.
We do. Back to action, served by Hatch. Morrison. Silva's going to chase that down. Free ball for the Storm as Beltran gets it over. They'll come across to McCarthy. Her attempted kill will be hit long.
McCarthy, I'm looking at her, say 6-footer. They've got a couple, maybe 3 6-footers on their team. Silva will take a seat. Coming in for her was Johnson.
Bulldogs lead 23-19. Ortiz to Hatch to McCarthy. Blocked at the net by Johnson and Harvey.
They got up high, and they put it straight down. Their hands were perfectly positioned as they put that straight back down. No chance for Cleveland to get to that, as number 9 will check in for number 10, and that's Savage for McCarthy on the Cleveland side of things. And now we got match point. Oh, all right. Hit the net.
Yeah.
Or is it set point? I get that wrong.
Yeah, it's set point.
Set point for the set. Match if it's for the match.
Yes. And Morrison served that into the net, so it'll go over to the Storm. Bulldogs still lead 24-20.
I think Del Greco just checked in.
Savage will serve for the Storm, and that will go to Argo. Cox to Johnson, and that's going to fall for a kill for Johnson, and the Bulldogs win the first set over the Cleveland Storm, 25-20.
Great set by the Bulldogs. 25-20 is their final. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have set number 2 right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Stay tuned.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
Hey Bulldog fans, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. We're cheering the Bulldogs on to another victory, and we would love the opportunity to tell you about the victory you can have in Jesus Christ. I invite you to join us at Catalyst Church on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, The music rocks and your kids will have a blast. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we are live here at Bulldog Pit. The Artesia Bulldogs hosting the Cleveland Storm. We're going into set number 2 as Charity Argo will start things off here for the Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs have Beltran, Silva, Cox, Leon, and Morrison on the floor. And there was still a little time on the clock, but they're going to go ahead and zero it out and get started.
Bulldogs will serve first this time with Argo. Hatch over to McCarthy off the Bulldog block. Silva to Cox. Going to set up Beltran from the back row. Dug by Bachway. Ortiz to McCarthy. Sure shot is dug by Cox. Argo back to Cox. Oh, and they're going to call Cleveland in the net.
Cleveland in the net. And said number 4, and she said, I didn't think I got in there. That's Lauren Snippen. I saw her hold her hand out like, I didn't think I got in it. But that was the call.
So the Bulldogs lead 1-0 here in the second set. That pass goes to Hatch. Slide shot back to Maurer. Dug by the Bulldogs. Argo to Cox. Cox cross court shot is down.
You know what, Robbie? To me, that's a hard shot because she went cross court, but she went up inside the 10-foot line.
It's a very difficult shot because you got to be really on top of that ball to get it down and hit in front of the 10-foot line. That's an amazing shot by Cox.
It was a good shot.
Bulldogs up 2-0. Hatch to Snippen. Dug by the Bulldogs. Argo to Cox. And she another kill for Cox. Boy, that's her 6th kill already.
And she was on top of that one again. She just hit it right back to the right corner. And that was in by 2 feet. I mean, it wasn't like it was close. She really put it down there.
So Bulldogs up 3-0 on the serves of Argo. She serves again. Quick set in the middle to Snippen, and she puts it down for the Storm kill.
Checking in for the Storm is number 2 and number 9. And that is Del Greco and Savage. As number 10 and number 3 take a seat. Bachway and McCarthy.
That's the first kill for Snippen. Savage will serve. Beltran, nice pass to Argo. Over to Cox, blocked at the net. Beltran's there. Argo back set to Leon. She just is able to get that over. Hatch in the middle to Snippen, dug by Beltran. Argo over to Cox, dug by Ortiz. Hatch back to Del Greco, dug by Beltran. Argo to Cox, big swing by her, dug by Ortiz, off the basketball goal, and a kill for her.
That's her 7th kill, and here we are just in the second set. As Beltran takes a seat, coming in is, for the Bulldogs, is Elena Harvey, the junior.
Really like how aggressive the Bulldogs are being. They lead 4-1. Leon with the serve. Del Greco's pass goes over to Moreno. Ortiz will just get that over for the Storm. Argo, quick set to Cox. Cross-court shot dug by Ortiz. Hatch to Del Greco. Big swing by her off the Bulldog block. Silva to Argo. Back set to Morrison, and she hits it out.
I saw it that time. She got underneath the ball. She got there too quickly. As checking in for the Storm is number 13, Maurer, and taking a seat, number 4, Snippen, and the Bulldogs have the libero back on the floor as Beltran comes back on. Leon takes a seat.
Ortiz will go back to serve, junior libero. Bulldogs lead 4-2. Morrison to Argo will set up Harvey. Dug by Hatch. They get it over. Beltran to Argo. Cox. Line shot is out. Trying to hit that left line. So the Bulldogs leads cut to 1, 4-3. Ortiz to serve again. And that will be Morrison to Argo. Quick set in the middle to Harvey. Dug by Moreno. And a big shot by Moreno. Dug by Beltran up on the net. And that's going to fall on the Cleveland side for a Bulldog point. They actually called Cleveland in the net, but it fell on their side too. So Bulldogs go up 5-3.
Checking back in for Silva is Johnson as Morrison will go back to serve. Rio Rancho wins set number 1 in Roswell 25-18 as that serve is low and in the net for a point for Rio Rancho. Altamirano checks back in for for Moreno. And for the Bulldogs, Perseus Aguilar checks in.
Altamirano with the serve. Beltran pass to Cox. Over to Johnson. Big swing by her. Dug on the back row by Savage. Ortiz chases it down. Free ball for Artesia. Beltran to Johnson, and she hits it out. Ugh.
Pretty good good pass. The setter was right in that area where you want to be. Nice back set, but just long on the hit.
So back to serve again. It's all tied up, 5-5. Bulldogs won the first set. This is the second set. Aguilar. Cox will go to Harvey. Dug by Altamirano. Quick set by Hatch to Maurer. Dug by the Bulldogs. Argo back set to Johnson. Dug by the Storm. They just tip it over on the second shot, and that's Hatch, the setter, and it falls for a Storm point.
So the Storm take the lead. I think the first lead in this set, 6-5, as they go back to serve.
Altamirano to serve again, and that will go to Beltran, and Cox chases that down. Johnson just going to get over for the Bulldogs. Nice shot by Johnson. That's a great placement.
She had to recover and was able to, and as you said, great placement because it hit the net and it rolled, but it would have been in anyway.
Bulldogs tied up 6-6. Del Greco to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Maurer. Blocked at the net, but dug by the Storm. Ortiz back to Del Greco. Big swing by her. Cross-court shot. Argo can't get to that ball, so Storm go up 7-6.
Oh, man. I'm just always tied up in cords. I think Robbie must have small feet. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't move.
I move around too much. All right, it looked like number 10 checked back in. That is McCarthy for the Cleveland Storm.
Bachway to serve for the Storm. They're leading 7-6. And that will go to Aguilar. Cox cross court to Argo. Big swing by her is out. Yeah, that pass, our serve receive is not as sharp as it should be right now. They're making the setter run around, so it's hard for her to give them a good set. As Bachway's looking for the ball back there.
Right.
Storm go up 8-6. And that one will go to Beltran right on the net. Cox gets it to Johnson. Ortiz gets it to McCarthy. She hits it over. Cox will set up Argo for the Bulldogs. Dug on the back row by Bachway. Hatch comes across to McCarthy. Line shot, but Beltran's there. Cox will set up Johnson, and her back row shot is dug by Bachway. Hatch, Ortiz will just take that over. Free ball for Artesia. Cox, second hit. She tries to take it over. Storm are going to bring it back over. Aguilar to Cox. Quick set to Johnson. Johnson off the block. Dug by Ortiz. Oh, and Hatch did a good job chasing that down, but she slid on the Bulldog side.
Yeah, she slid all the way onto her entire body on the Bulldog side. Good volley there as Leon will check back in. Harvey will take a seat for the Bulldogs.
Coda going to serve for the Bulldogs, trailing 7-8. Good serve by Coda. Ortiz, nice pass to Hatch. And that'll go to Maurer. Cross-court shot on the slide play. And it goes down for a kill. And that is the third kill for Maurer.
Number 4 checks in. That is Snippen, as the libero Ortiz will take a seat for the Cleveland Storm.
Storm go up 9-7. Bulldogs won the first set. We're in set 2. That serve will be taken by Cox. Beltran will go to Leon. She'll just get it over. Maurer to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Snippen, and she puts it down for a nice kill.
Right in the middle, kind of a triangle there of Bulldogs. So now they lead 10-7 to the Storm. That was the second kill for Snippen.
Maurer goes back to serve. And that's going to be out.
Just long, so point for the Bulldogs as the libero comes back in. And Silva and Morrison come in for the Bulldogs. Johnson and Aguilar take a seat. For the Cleveland Storm, it was Maurer that took a seat as Aubrey Ortiz, the junior libero, steps back in.
Silva serve goes to Bachway, to Hatch, to McCarthy, and she puts it down for a huge kill.
Yeah, kill right where there was no body.
That's her 5th kill.
Checking back in is Moreno for the Cleveland Storm as number 6, Altamirano, the senior setter, takes a seat.
Hatch going back to serve for the Storm. They're now up 11-8, and that's going to sail on her out of bounds. So Bulldog point.
Those are my favorite points for the Bulldogs, when it just goes into the net or over the back line. Easy ones. Turn it right back over to us.
Bulldogs trail 9-11. Argo with the serve. McCarthy. Hatch will chase that down, go back to McCarthy, and she'll hit it in the net.
That's where you get them out of system, when they have to chase. And so the pass was off to the left, and the hit goes into the net. I think it started with our server, though, as she put some good stuff on that ball. Makes it do funny things.
Argo going to serve again for the Bulldogs, trailing 10-11. Good serve by Argo. McCarthy again. She makes her chase it. Free ball for Artesia. Cox goes to Argo. Back to Cox. Big swing by her. Is down for the kill.
Number 8. Number 8, another good set from the pass, and we got a timeout taken by the Cleveland Storm as the Bulldogs tied up 11-11 here in set number 2. They won set 1 and now have tied things back up after it looked like we got out of sorts for a minute, and now we're back in it and tied back up.
So the Cleveland Storm and the Rio Rancho Rams have played this year, and Rio Rancho has beat them twice. It's been great matches. I was looking at the scores. It hasn't been easy, but Rio Rancho beat us 3-1. So I think we're seeing a little bit of that where we're able to match up with Cleveland a little better than we were at Rio Rancho. Joby keeps taking pictures.
Some videos, too.
Some videos also.
Also, T-O-O. Not T-W-O. Not T-O. T-double-O.
2. Love the English language.
It's too bad we don't have much of a master of it.
Oh, it's true.
And I said we. I didn't just say you.
Mastery of it. Argo with the serve. All tied up 11-11. Hatch to McCarthy. And that did not go on the right side of the pole, so Bulldog point.
And that was caught by the line judge down here. As checking back in for the Storm is number 9, Savage. And taking a seat will be number 10, McCarthy.
That's a defensive change there as we kept serving it to McCarthy, and they were having a hard time, so they put Savage in for her. And it goes right to her. Nice pass to Hatch. And a block at the net by Cox against Moreno.
Cox, her hands were up straight, and then she tilted them in, and it went straight down. Great set of her hands there on that block.
So Bulldogs go up 13-11. Argo again drops it right over the net. Hatch, quick set in the middle to Snippen, dug by Argo. Morrison to Beltran. Shot by her, goes off of Bachway, and for the kill.
I'm just going to say it again. I'm amazed by the 5'4" libero for the Artesia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
She can hit that from way back there, just like a line drive over that net. It's just amazing to me.
Yeah, Coda's a great player, and we get her another year.
I know, she's only a junior, and her sister's good too, and she's only a sophomore.
Bulldogs go up 14-11, and this is going to be a free ball for Artesia. Argo to Beltran to Cox. Swing by her, cross-court shot, dug by Ortiz, chased down by Hatch, and Moreno will hit it into the net. So Bulldogs got a good run going here as they go up 16, I think, or 15-11. 15-11.
15-11, yep.
Argo again with the serve.
Another good serve.
Bachway to Hatch. Quick set to Snippen, and there's a kill for Snippen.
Checking back in, Del Greco, and also checking in is Griego for the Cleveland Storm. As 3 and 9 will take a seat. So Bachway and Savage take a seat.
Greco goes back to serve. Bulldogs lead 15-12. And that will go to Cox. Chased down by Argo. Beltran hits it over from the back row. Ortiz to Hatch to Del Greco. Dug by Beltran. Argo over to Cox. Cox, cross-court shot, dug by Ortiz. Del Greco gets it up in the air. Moreno hits it over. Silver to Argo. Quick set to Cox. Cross-court shot by her is in the net and down for the Bulldog point.
Good job there by the Bulldogs. They had to do some quick moving there as the ball got away from them for a minute, but they were able to scramble and get it over.
Cox, just an athletic play. She went up, and it was past her, so she used her left hand to score that point. Bulldogs up 16-12. Leon, nice serve. Del Greco takes it to Hatch. It go to Moreno. Nice dig by Leon. Argo to Cox. Cross-court shot. Ortiz is there. Hatch will come back to Del Greco. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs. Dug by Ortiz. Back to Del Greco. Her roll shot. They're going to call Artesia in the net.
Artesia in the net. And I don't know who was in the net, but I failed to say Harvey had checked in before that last point, and also checking in for the Storm is Maurer, as number 4, Snippen, will take a seat.
Ortiz goes back to serve. The Bulldogs still lead 16-13. Silva to Argo. Argo quick set in the middle of Harvey. That's dug by Hatch. Del Greco with cross-court shot. Silva's there for the dig. Argo to Cox. Again, a dig by Hatch. Ortiz will set up Maurer. Good dig by Argo. Beltran will set up Cox. Back row shot. Dug by Greco. They set up Marino quickly, but Silva's there. Beltran from the back row, and that's out.
Oh, just long, Robbie. It was just past the orange line. So back within 2 are the Cleveland Storm, as their libero, Aubrey Ortiz, will go back to serve.
And Beltran will take that to Argo, across to Cox. Cox, line shot, and it goes down off the block for a Bulldog point.
Number 9 kill for Cox, as Johnson and Aguilar check back in for Silva and Morrison. And Perseus will go back and serve, the sophomore, for the Artesia Bulldogs, Perseus Aguilar.
Pass by Greco to Hatch. And a shot by Maurer goes off of Beltran for a point.
Checking in for the Cleveland Storm is number 6, Altamirano, and taking a seat will be number 15, Moreno. And that'll put Altamirano back to serve, down by 2, 15 serving 17.
Beltran to Cox, and she takes it over, but the Storm are there. It's up on the net, and nice save by Cox with her foot, but it goes out of bounds.
She kind of had a little sly smile out the side of her eyes there. Got her foot under it, and it counts. But, as you said, it went out of bounds.
Storm closed to within 1. Bulldogs lead 17-16, and there's going to be an ace by Altamirano.
Just dropped that over. It kind of dove right out in front of Beltran. She almost got to it, but not quite.
All tied up, 17-17, second set here. Bulldogs won the first set. So Kendall would serve for the Storm. Aguilar pass to Cox. She'll set Harvey, and that will be out.
Sailed on her. She tried a cross-court shot, and it went out of bounds opposite side. And so the Storm battled back here. I think they were down by 4, maybe 5, and now they lead by 1, 18-17.
And that serve will be taken by Argo. Having to chase it down is Harvey. Beltran will just get it over. Free ball for the Storm. Hatch will come across to Del Greco, and she's blocked at the net, but it falls on the Bulldog side.
Yeah, Johnson and Harvey were up for that block, and Coach Williams is going to call a timeout. They were up for that block, and who was it that hit the ball for the Storm? Harvey?
I don't remember.
Anyway, she didn't hit it hard. She just hit it soft into them, and it just went straight down between them and the net on our side. So point Cleveland. Now they lead 19-17, while Coach Williams in a timeout here. And I'm going to try to get a video of this for the Bulldogs if I hurry up.
So as always, if you're watching or listening, thank you for tuning in today on KSVPTV.com or on the radio at 990 AM, 93.7 FM, where the Bulldogs come to play. Football team is off this coming Friday night. They have an open week before they begin district play.
And we don't have another home game for the Lady Bulldogs until 3 weeks from now.
October 23rd.
Cleveland taking full advantage of the entire timeout, which a lot of times these teams don't. It seems like they jump back in pretty quick, but they take the entire minute before they come back out on the floor.
Good crowd turned out. Boy, it didn't start that way, but got a good crowd here.
Yep.
Altamirano back to serve for the Storm. They lead 19-17. Beltran to Cox. She takes it over. Dug by the Storm. They're going to get it over. So Beltran to Argo. Harvey will get it over for the Bulldogs. Free ball. Hatch slides to Maurer, and she hits it off the Bulldog block and gets a kill.
So they're the first to 20, 20-17, so, but still tight. Bulldogs just need to continue battling.
Altamirano goes back to serve again. That was the 5th kill for Maurer. Beltran to Cox. Cross court to Johnson. Big swing by her, and a kill for Destiny Johnson.
Big swing by the lefty. It goes, actually kind of went through one of the Cleveland Storm's attempt. It kind of went through her hand and hit the ground.
That is the 2nd kill for Johnson.
So back within 2, 18-20, and now Cox with the serve.
And that'll go to Del Greco. Goes backwards. Ortiz chases it down. They're going to get it over. Free ball Artesia. Beltran to Cox. Quick set to Johnson. She's blocked at the net, but dug by Cox. Beltran to Argo. Big swing by her. Off the block.
That was tipped. No, that was tipped.
That was tipped.
That was tipped.
That was tipped. Oh, my God. Yeah, thank you for looking to the side judge. Yeah.
Yeah, it was tipped.
I mean, he didn't even look at the side judge until everybody started yelling. Anyway, let it go, Joby. Gosh.
There was about 200 people in here
I know.
doing this tip motion with their hands.
All right, score is now Storm 20, Bulldogs 19. Cora Cox back to serve again.
Great serve.
Yeah, Ortiz get it to Del Greco. Beltran to Cox for the Bulldogs. Set Argo, blocked by the Storm. Argo puts it back up in the air. Cox over on the second shot, but Altamirano's there. Cross to Del Greco, off the Bulldog block, but Cox is there. Beltran over to Argo. Argo puts it down. Boy, just double block up there and did a good job.
You know what? She did that too. She changed speeds on him, put a lot of topspin on it, and just did that roll shot right to the right of the double block, right into a gap.
So tied up 20-20, and I love when they go to that next level, when they're in the air, as Cox serves it in the net. When they're in the air and they can read the court while they're in the air. They can read the block and read the court, and that's the next level.
Right. Bachway checks in, as does McCarthy for the Cleveland Storm. And I think, that's right, Bachway and McCarthy both check in.
Bachway will serve, and I'm going to ask you something just a second. Storm lead 21-20, and there's an ace that hits in front of Aguilar. Storm go up 22-20. I mean, I don't know if you know, they also will call, when the hitter goes up, they will call where to hit it. So she'll listen to what they call in the air and then try to hit it where they called it. So
yeah, the team working together
there's
like
a
that.
lot going on that a lot of people don't know. All right, Storm lead 22-20. Beltran, Cox, quick set in the middle. Johnson, and she hits it out. So unforced error there as the Storm go up 23-20. Bachway to serve again. Need to break this serve. The Bulldogs do. Aguilar to Cox, all the way across to Argo. Storm are going to get that into play. They come to McCarthy. She goes down the line, and it's out.
Leon checks back in. Harvey will take a seat. Back to serve will be Beltran for the Bulldogs. 23-21, so 21 serving 23.
All right, Coda with the serve. McCarthy to Hatch, back to McCarthy. Big swing by her, and that's going to be out. Nice. Nice.
Checking in is Savage for number 10, McCarthy.
So we got the lead from the Storm to 1, 23-22. Bulldogs won the first set. Be great to win this one and go up 2-0. Coda with serve. Ortiz. Hatch is going to chase that down. And that'll go to Savage, and she hits that way out. So all tied up at 23, and Coach Gomez wants a timeout for the Storm.
And you know, I don't blame her. She wants to stop right here. They were up by 3 and looked like they might have this game, this set, leading 23-20, but the Bulldogs 3 straight points and tied right back up.
Stop the bleeding.
Stop the bleeding.
So the Artesia Lady Bulldogs playing very well this afternoon against the Cleveland Storm. They're pretty sharp and crisp. Their serve receive is is doing good right now, which gets their offense going. The swingers are taking big swings when they want to or they need to, and then they're taking advantage of holes with the tip shot, the roll shots when they can. So, boy, they're growing each time we're watching them play, and the way they're playing the game. Tied up, 23-23. We have the whistle. Coda with the serve. Ortiz hits it up on the net. Hat takes it over, and that goes off Leon for a point for the Storm.
Coach Allen saying that should have been.
Yeah.
Not sure what he was saying. I was going to say what I thought, but then I decided not to say it. I don't know. 24-23, Cleveland.
Maurer with serve. Cox, pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle to Johnson. Off the block and down. Oh, they did get that. Storm get it over. Argo to Cox. To Leon. Off the Storm block, and that time Leon gets the kill.
That was a fantastic pancake. She got her hand, slid it under between the ball and the court as Johnson and Aguilar step out, and coming in is Morrison and Silva for the Bulldogs.
Tied up 24-24.
Got a win by 2.
Silva will serve it. Nice pass to Hatch. Set up in the middle to Snippen. Dug by Silva. Set up Argo. Dug on the back row by Bachway. Hatch across to Savage. Argo's there for the Bulldogs. Cox, quick set in the middle. Leon. And she's blocked, and she got it back up and then couldn't hit it again.
Moreno going to check in for the Cleveland Storm. And checking out will be Altamirano. Going back to serve will be Hatch, number 12.
Beltran pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle. Leon. That's off the block and in. Tied back up, 25-25.
Great battle going here in set number 2, Robbie.
Yeah. That's the 4th kill for Leon.
Coach Williams comes out and says something to Leon.
As Argo will go back to serve for the Bulldogs, tied up 25-25. Good serve by Charity. Hatch will come all the way across to Moreno. Blocked by the Bulldogs, dug by Moreno. And that'll go off the scoreboard. Free ball for Artesia. Silva to Argo. Back to Cox. Roll shot. Dug by the Storm. Ortiz will go to Maurer. Blocked at the net by Cox. Oh, they're going to get it over again. Good job by the Storm. Beltran to Argo. Quick set in the middle. Leon. Storm get a hand on it. They're going to set up their offense. Hatch to Snippen. Dug by Silva. Cox will just take it over for the Bulldogs. Hatch will go to Ortiz. Back to Moreno, and her shot falls.
Great job by the Cleveland Storm, Robbie. They had a spot there where it didn't look like they were going to get it over, and they do. Checking in for the Storm is number 2, Madeline Del Greco, and number 10, Lauren McCarthy. As number 9 and number 3 take a seat, as Bachway and Savage.
Storm go up 26-25.
Do they have only so much time to serve?
Yes, they do. McCarthy serves that over. Silva, Argo, quick set to Leon. Roll shot in the middle. Dug by Hatch. It goes over the net. Beltran over to Cox. Big swing by her. Dug by Ortiz. Hatch to Del Greco. Argo digs that for the Bulldogs. Beltran to Cox. Cross-court shot is out. That's the set. So Storm win this second set, 27-25.
Okay, tied up 1-1. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have set number 3. Thanks for listening. KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com.
Your pet is an important member of your family. That's why at Artesia Animal Clinic, we strive to provide complete care for your pet. Our services include dental, lab, preventative medicine, surgery, and ultrasound, along with herd health for our livestock friends. We also know how busy you are, so we'll do our best to accommodate your schedule. Meet our doctors and staff by visiting artesiaanimalclinic.com or just drop by our clinic at 110 West Mahone, across from the Artesia Ford Service Center. Artesia Animal Clinic, serving the needs of your pets and livestock 24/7, 365 days a year.
Hello, Martin here from Frost Mortgage. I want to tell you about something really, really awesome. It's my Zero for Hero program. Are you a veteran, current military? Do you work in the medical field, the police department, fire department, or are you in the school system? If you are, then we need to talk. My Zero for Hero program can assist you with either your closing costs or your interest rate. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Did you know Artesia Ford has been open for 50 years and owned by the same people for every day they've been open? I'd say they must be doing something right.
By the same people? So the person I bought my truck from might have sold my grandfather his trucks?
I bet they did. That's a family tradition I could be proud of.
Artesia Ford, open for 50 years and counting. Visit Artesia Ford at 307 North 1st Street in Artesia to be a part of a family tradition you can count on for the next 50 years.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans and Cleveland Storm fans. The Artesia Bulldogs and Cleveland Storm are on the court. The referee is doing some stuff over here, some housekeeping looks like on the scores table. Ross will win set number 2, 25-22 over the Rio Rancho Rams. So they're tied 1-1 as we are here. Going into set number 3.
Uno.
Cleveland at Artesia. I don't know what the housekeeping he's doing over here. He's writing down a lot of stuff right here in front of us on his little bitty card. Why don't you just have a bigger card?
Why is it housekeeping?
I don't know. Why is it called that?
I don't know that it's called
Why
that.
did you call it that? I don't understand sometimes what you do, your thought process.
Well, that's
Mr. Blue.
I believe that.
I believe that too.
But I think you called it housekeeping. I did not.
I did. I called it house. I was just trying to come up with something that says what he's doing.
Housekeeping.
He's taking care of business.
Housekeeping.
As the teams are now ready to go, it'll be Cleveland with the serve. Set number 3.
Marion Hatch back to serve, the sophomore setter for the Storm. Beltran will go to Silva, cross court to Galindo, and that's going to be out. So Storm go up 1-0.
Just long on her hit.
Marion Hatch back to serve again. Beltran, Argo, quick set in the middle, Leon. Dug by the Storm. Hatch. He'll set Moreno, dug by Silva for the Bulldogs. Cox will go to Beltran. Her shot taken by Hatch. They go across to Moreno. Dug by Galindo for the Bulldogs. Free ball for the Storm. Ortiz to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Del Greco. Dug by Beltran. And that big swing by Argo's blocked by the Storm. And they keep taking swings at it. The Bulldogs keep digging it. And Leon again with the big swing and the kill for the Bulldogs. And their coach was up halfway through that play yelling about something.
Said that the Bulldogs got into the net, but he's saying that they didn't. And so she wanted that to be net in the net on the Bulldogs, and it was close. I mean, I'm sitting right in line with the net.
Tied up 1-1. Argo with serve. Ortiz to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to snip it. Beltran unable to come up with that dig.
Checking in for the Storm, number 2 and number 5. That's Del Greco and Griego. As Backway and McCarthy will take a seat.
That was the 4th kill for Snippen in the afternoon. Greco's serve goes to Cox. Argo chases that down. Cox hits it over for the Bulldogs. Ortiz with the pass to Hatch. Comes across to Del Greco. Cox pass to Argo. Goes back to Cox. Tipped at the net, but Hatch is there. Ortiz pushes her out of the way and gets it to Moreno. Dug on the back row by Argo. Beltran to Argo from behind the 10-foot line. Dug on the back row by the Storm. Quick set in the middle to Snippen. Leon got a hand on it, so Cox gets it up in the air. Argo back to Cox and off the block for the Bulldog kill.
Good rally there by both clubs as Harvey checks back in. Beltran will take a seat, and that'll put Leon back for the serve.
Tied up 2-2. Ortiz to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Snippen. Argo to Leon. Cox will just hit that over for the Bulldogs. Ortiz sets up the offense. Ortiz quick to Snippen. That goes off of Silva for the kill.
Beltran will check back in as Leon will take a seat. And for the Storm, coming out will be number 4, Snippen, and number 13, Maurer checks back in. Aubrey Ortiz, the junior libero, will go back to serve for the Storm.
Storm lead 3-2. And that will go to Silva. Nice pass by her to Argo. Back set to Galindo. Dug on the back row by Hatch. Ortiz will go to Moreno. Blocked at the net and unable to come up with that was Maurer. So Bulldog point.
Harvey and Cox both up for the block as Johnson and Morrison will check back in for the Bulldogs. Galindo and Silva will take a seat. And going back to serve will be Morrison.
Tied up, 3-3. Greco to Hatch. Quick set to Maurer, and unable to dig that was Argo.
Checking in Altamirano and checking out Moreno as Altamirano will go back to serve. Number 6, Kendall Altamirano, a senior setter for the Cleveland Storm.
Argo to Cox, cross court to Johnson. Big swing by her off the block, and another kill for Destiny Johnson, her 3rd kill.
Good swing by the lefty. And it's all tied up 4-4 as Cora Cox goes back to serve.
Jump serve by Cora down the right line. Del Greco, it just went off of her, and then she tried to get out of the way as Greco was trying to chase it down and couldn't get to it. Cooper's always doing something.
Yes, he is. Busy man.
Bulldogs lead 5-4. Hatch to Del Greco. Big swing by her, never cleared the net. Bulldogs go up 6-4.
Harvey and Johnson were there for the block, but it, as you said, it hit the white of the net.
Cox serve again to Del Greco. Hatch back to Del Greco. She hits the back row. Beltran goes off the Jumbotron, and the Storm get a point.
Now, that happened a while ago to the Storm on their side, and nothing was called. Why was it called there?
Well, they could have played. Oh, Coda couldn't hit it again.
That's why.
Yeah, Coda couldn't hit it again. They came right back to her.
So checking in for the Storm, McCarthy and Backway, I think, checked back in.
Backway serving. Bulldogs lead 6-5. Morrison, quick set at the net to Johnson and blocked by big number 13, Maurer.
Yeah, the front line for them has got some inches on us right now, and pretty much all game long. Tied back up 6-6.
Backway to serve again. Beltran to Cox. Argo just going to get that over for the Bulldogs. Nice dive on the back row by the Storm. They're going to come across to McCarthy, and that's going to be out. Scoreboard went off.
I think they must have hit the...
They pulled a Joby.
They pulled... Hey, there. Harvey takes a seat.
You're going to say something.
And then Harvey takes a seat, and I know, and Beltran checks back in. I think it was Beltran that checked in. You hurt my feeler.
Sorry. Bulldogs lead 7-6. That hits the net. McCarthy able to get that up in the air. Ortiz back to McCarthy. Off the Bulldog block. Argo to Cox. Back to Johnson. Tries a roll shot. Ortiz is there. McCarthy gets it over. Beltran to Cox. Quick set to Argo. Storm get a block on it, but Cox is there for the Bulldogs. Beltran comes across Johnson. She hits it out.
She tried to go around. Well, she didn't have anywhere to go with that, and she tried to get around the block, and she did get around it, but it was to the outside, and it went out. As the Cleveland Storm, I think number 12 checked in Hatch.
Tied up 7-7. Maurer with the serve. Cox, nice pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle to Johnson, and she puts it down on that double block.
So the 4th kill for Johnson, and that ball hit the Cleveland Storm and went straight down. And Silva checks in for Johnson. The libero, Ortiz, checks back in for Maurer, and also checking in for the Bulldogs is Galindo, as Morrison will take a seat. Silva back to serve.
That's a good job on all that.
Thank you.
Bachway to Hatch, quickly to Snippen. Bulldogs with the dig. Argo with the big shot and kill off the double block that time too. Bulldogs being so aggressive, I love it.
4th kill for Argo. Silva back to serve once again. Bulldogs lead 9-7. Ready to go.
Galindo, Leon, and Argo on the front row for the Bulldogs. Bachway to Hatch, all the way across to McCarthy. Dug by Silva. Cox will just get that up for Argo, and she puts it down for the kill. And that's the 5th kill for Argo.
That was a great save. That was a great save by the Bulldogs. And we got a timeout taken by the Cleveland Storm. You know, and I don't know, the Cleveland Storm coach is talking to the official about something, but just a great save there. Who was that on the save? They had to go right to the net and tip it back up. And
well, it's Cora Cox. She's a setter, and it was too close. The pass was too close to the net. So she couldn't go flying after it because she would have went into the net. So she stuck one hand up there and let it just hit the palm of her hand or the heel of her hand and just threw it back up in the air. And it was perfect set for Argo. And that's just, I mean, they were all laughing because
that's hard to do.
That's hard to do.
And she did it.
Yes.
Great job by Cora Cox, and then a great kill by the Bulldogs.
You're not going anywhere, man. You're staying here.
Why not? Blue picking on the fans, which is normal.
Logan Rodriguez giving me problems here. Got to pick on him while he's still smaller than me.
He's a problem maker. Oh, Rodriguez boy.
All right, Bulldogs lead 10-7. Silva with the serve. And that goes off of Bachway, chased down by Ortiz, and they do get it over. Beltran to Cox, Cox to Galindo, off the Storm block, and for a kill. Galindo with the kill.
Galindo with a kill. That's her first kill here of the afternoon. And the Bulldogs now go up by 4, 11-7.
Cooper goes sprinting by us, doing something.
Always working.
Hatch, quick set in the middle. They dump it over the block, but Argo's there. They go cross court to Galindo, blocked by the Storm. It goes back to Galindo, and that's out. Oh.
Checking back in for the Storm is number 15. That's Moreno. And taking a seat will be number 6, Altamirano, as the sophomore setter, Marion Hatch, back to serve.
That will go to Beltran. Silva. Big swing by Cox, dug by Ortiz. Hatch all the way to McCarthy. Off the Bulldog block and down. They got her closer to the net that time, and that helped. They've been setting her too far back.
Now McCarthy, one of the big players, middle blockers for an outside hitter for the Storm.
It's her 6th kill in the afternoon. That serve goes to Cox. Nice pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle, Leon. But the block gets some hands on it. That's going to be right up on the net, and we lost. Leon went up against Moreno, I think. Moreno won the battle.
So he's saying, so Coach Williams is saying you can't, and they're going to talk about it.
What's he saying?
I think he was asking about coming over on our side of the net. Well, like a roof, isn't that what that's called?
Mm-hmm.
And so he asked the main official. He called over the official on the floor, so they're going to talk about it. And if they make a change here or if they call a redo, we'll probably see a coach come up on the Cleveland side. Right now she's sitting calmly.
Which I'll just say this. Normally they won't change that call because if they had seen it during the play, they would have called it. You know, he would have called roofing and he would have called something. So normally they will not make that change, but every now and then.
They're not going to make it here either. Coach Williams is going to get the And he kind of turned his head sideways and said, well, okay.
Yeah. All right. Bulldogs lead 11-10. Back to action here as Hatch will serve for the Storm. Beltran pass to Argo. Quick set to Leon. Storm get a hand on it. They'll set up their offense. Quick set McCarthy. Cross-court shot is down and good for her 8th kill.
Yeah, McCarthy, that middle blocker and outside hitter. I'm going to say she's a 6-footer, Robbie. She looks like to me she probably is. And when she's coming toward the net like that, she's been doing some good things on the kills.
And the Storm are doing a good job right now of getting hands on our attempted kills. Beltran, Cox, behind the 10-foot line is Silva. Hatch there for the Storm. Ortiz over to Moreno. Cross-court shot is in for the kill. That is her 2nd kill on the afternoon.
That's another one of the 6-footers for the Cleveland Storm. Moreno, she's a junior middle blocker. Nice kill there for her, cross-court. And that took the lead, 12-11.
Hatch again with the serve. Silva. Argo set up on the other side. That pass went the other way, and she couldn't even get to it. So Storm point as they go up 13-11.
Coach Williams calls a timeout as the Bulldogs were up by 2 or 3, and now it's flipped. The script has flipped. And the coach Williams and the official had a word there for a moment. Not sure what about.
Yeah, I think he's still a little frustrated on that because they kept that run going with that no call. But it's, it's like any other game. You got to take the good with the bad and overcome it.
Yep, move on.
Like a cornerback, right? Short memory. Got to have a short memory.
Cornerback?
Corner.
Quarter or corner or both?
Corner.
Corner?
Corner.
Well, both of them really have to have a short memory.
Ones that they turn the corners all the time.
Yeah, cornerback. You have to get beat. They just got to forget about that one, play the next one.
Yep.
Quarterback throws an interception, got to forget about that and play the next one.
No, you go knock his head off. Whoever intercepted it. All right, Storm with the serve, leading 13-11. Argo, quick set in the middle. Leon. Again, the Storm get a hand on that. They set up their offense. And
that was 4 hits.
She never hit it. Beltran to Argo on the net. Argo just gets it over. McCarthy to Hatch, back to Moreno. But cross-court shot, but Glendel's there this time. Cox over to Silva. She gets it over. Ortiz to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Snippen. Leon got a hand on it, so Argo goes to Cox. Back set to Glendale. Roll shot by her, dug by Ortiz. Hatch to McCarthy. Back corner shot is dug by Silva. Beltran to Argo. It's like nobody wants to make a mistake here. They're not really taking big swings. Good dig by Silva. Cox takes it over, but Ortiz is there. Snipping off the Artesia block for the Storm point. So she went up to hit it, and she never.
To me, I thought she tipped it, and I still believe she did because I saw her face. She's like, oh, and then, they didn't call it. But I may be wrong. Probably am.
Storm go up 14-11. Silva, Argo. Leon takes it over. They're going to call a carry or lift.
A lift.
She set it way behind her. She was already going up for that quick set. And Argo set it behind her. Wow, Storm got a good run going on. We need to break this serve here. 15-11, Storm lead. Beltran, nice pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle, Leon. And McCarthy's there, and that just went up on the net, and Snippen put it down for the Storm.
Her 6th kill for Snippen as Hatch has been on a roll here, serving the sophomore right side hitter and setter, Marion Hatch.
Silva to Argo, all the way across to Galindo. Storm get a hand on it. Hatch gets it up in the air. Ortiz to Moreno. Cross-court shot dug by Cox. Beltran sets Argo, and that goes off the Storm block and out of bounds. So great job by Argo with her 6th kill.
And that does break the streak. It's now 12-16. Artesia down by 4. Back to serve Argo.
And that'll hit the net for the Storm point.
Checking in for the Storm, number 2 and number 5. That is Del Greco and Snippen. I'm sorry, it's Del Greco and Griego as 3 and 10 take a seat.
Griego go back to serve for the Storm. Cox pass. Argo has to chase down. Cox will take a swing behind the 10-foot line. Dug by Grego. Hatch sets up Moreno, and she kills it. Her third kill. Storm go up 18-12.
Another timeout taken by Coach Williams. It's a game of runs. You said it earlier, where if a team gets hot, they can go run off 10, 12 points even. And right now the Storm are in that mode. As I think when this run started, and there's been one break in the run where we had one serve and we hit it into the net and we turned it right back to them. But I think it was like 11-9 us.
That's what I wanted to say. 11-8, 11-9.
Yeah.
Now it's 18-12 them. Yeah,
Right.
It's a big run.
Yeah.
Well, and Cora Cox was on fire that first set, and we haven't seen much as they're just unable to get it back over to her. I mean, she got 10 kills in the match, but she hadn't had one this whole match that I remember.
Maybe one, but you're right. Almost all of them came in set one. And so
and we were going cross-court on them that whole first set that we won, and they have adjusted, and now they're putting a defender there across court. Greco with the serve, and that's going to be out of bounds, so good timeout. Bulldogs trail 13-18.
checking back in for the Artesia Bulldogs, Elena Harvey. Back to serve will be Leon as Beltran takes a seat.
Leon serve will go to Ortiz, to Hatch, all the way across court to Del Greco. Cox is there for the Bulldogs. Argo back set to Galindo. She goes back corner, dug by Greco. They'll set up Del Greco again. She goes line, and that's a kill for her, and that's her second kill.
Back into the ballgame is Beltran for the Bulldogs, and back in for Snippen is number 13, Maurer, for the Storm, as Aubrey Ortiz will serve.
19-13, Storm lead. Beltran, Argo to Harvey. Blocked at the net by Maurer. They'll set up their offense. Maurer with a shot dug by Silva. And Beltran behind the 10-foot line, dug by Hatch. Ortiz will chase that down for the Storm. Moreno just hits it over. Argo will go to Galindo again. Beltran from behind the 10-foot line, dug by Greco. They'll set up Del Greco for the Storm, and that's out.
So point Artesia, the fans getting up for this as Johnson and Morrison will check back in. Silva and Galindo will take a seat. Roswell loses set number 3, 25-15 to Rio Rancho, so they're down 2-1.
Bulldogs trail 14-19, and that serve will just come back over the net. Argo sets up the offense. Cox with the big swing, and the corner shot is down for a kill. There it is, 11th
There's
kill.
that cross court.
Well, they moved up, right? We were hitting about halfway on the court earlier, so they moved them up. Now the back corner's open.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good read by Cox. Bulldogs down 15-19. Destiny got that as Morrison's serve was going to hit Harvey in the back of the head.
Moreno will take a seat. Coming in for her is Alta Moreno, and she'll go back to serve for the Cleveland Storm, leading 20-15. They were the first to 20 here in set 3.
That will go to Morrison. Cox will set up Johnson. Greco there for the Storm. Slide for Maurer, dug by Beltran. Cox with the big swing, dug by the Storm. Quick set in the middle to Maurer, and that's a kill for her, and her 7th kill of the match.
So Maurer, another one that she's listed at 5'10", so maybe they're not 6-footers, but boy, they look tall out there. Another one of the middle blockers, the senior, Sophia Maurer.
Alta Moreno back to serve again. Storm lead 21-15. Argo go to Johnson. Johnson dug by Ortiz. Hatch to Del Greco. Corner shot dug by Morrison. Storm hit it back over. Morrison again goes to Cox. Free ball for the Storm. They'll go to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Maurer. Dug by Argo. Beltran to Cox. She'll take it over for the Bulldogs. Ortiz is there. Hatch comes across court to Del Greco. Roll shot by her, but Argo's there. Beltran across to Cox. Deep shot by her, dug by Greco. Hatch to Maurer, and she hits it in the net.
Good volley there. Both teams really hustling, moving their offense as well, and the Bulldogs come out on top, but good volley by both clubs.
Cox back to serve. Bulldogs trail 16-21. We're even 1-1 in sets. This is the third set, and that goes off Del Greco for an ace. Wonderful serve it back to her.
Maybe so.
Bulldogs now trail 17-21. Cox with the serve. Drops it right over the net in front of Ortiz for another ace. And Coach Gomez is going to call timeout for the Storm.
So dueling timeouts here in set number 3, as both teams, I think, have taken 2 timeouts apiece in this set. I think. How many you get? Don't know.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 3
per set.
Yes. Yeah, and they will. And that always confused me. I think they hold up how many you have left. I don't know. You watch. After this, they'll hold up numbers. See?
2 and 2. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's only the first each
Well,
one.
no. So they probably holding up how many they've called.
Okay, because I think
they've each called 2 timeouts.
I think so.
Yeah. Because like in football, they tell you how many you got left.
Right.
And so I knew it was backwards.
Oh.
Hatch sets up Del Greco. Big swing by her. Nice kill by Del Greco in front of Beltran.
And the timeout works again as Backway checks back in, as does McCarthy. Del Greco and Griego will take a seat for the Cleveland Storm.
Backway. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That's what I was going to say. Backway back to serve.
Yeah. Morrison, Cox. She takes it over, and that's a great shot by Cox.
Yeah, I think she could see out of the corner of her eye how they were setting up, getting ready for for us to getting their blockers up there ready, and she just put it over in a hole.
Storm lead 22-19. Coda with the serve. McCarthy to Backway, back to McCarthy, and she hits it in the net. So Bulldogs now have 20 as they trail by 2, 22-20.
Yeah. So there must be only 2 per set because she has to go have another one, and he said you use both of them.
Okay. Oh, that's out. Just long by Coda. That's a huge serve, too, as the Storm go up 23-20.
Snippen checks back in, and Ortiz will take a seat. Back to serve is Sophia Maurer, the senior middle blocker for the Cleveland Storm.
And that goes to Morrison. Cox over to Leon. Back row shot dug by Backway. Hatch across to McCarthy. Beltran, nice dig to Cora Cox. Johnson with the swing and a block. Bulldogs get it over. Dug by Backway on the back row. Hatch all the way across the court to McCarthy. Dug by Argo. Cox back set to Johnson. Tip shot by her. Hatch is able to get to that. Backway to McCarthy. Down the line. And a kill for number 10, her 8th kill.
So Lauren McCarthy, the outside hitter and middle blocker, junior for the Cleveland Storm, gets them to set point.
24-20, Storm lead. Morrison to Argo, back set to Johnson, and she gets a big kill for the Bulldogs.
That's the 5th kill for Johnson, as Silva and Galinda will check back in. Morrison and Johnson will take a seat. Maurer takes a seat for the Storm as Ortiz checks back in.
Two timeouts. Silva with serve. Backway to Hatch to McCarthy. Roll shot by her. Cox is able to get that up in the air. Beltran to Argo. Back row shot dug by Backway. Set to McCarthy. Off the Bulldog block, and the Storm are going to win this third set. 25-21.
Okay, so the Cleveland Storm now lead 2-1 here, live from Bulldog Pit as the Artesia Bulldogs hosting the Cleveland Storm. We're going to take a break and have set number 4 after these messages.
You trust your locally owned Big O Tires with your keys because we know that they're more than keys. They're how you get by, how you get in, how you get to work, how you get to your family, and how you do what you love. These keys are essential to your life and where you want to go. At Big O, We understand the importance of your keys and what they mean to you, which is why when you choose to give us yours, you can trust us to treat you fairly, get you back on the road as quickly as possible, and always give you a good deal. Now through October 10th, save up to $100 instantly on select sets of 4 in-stock tires with installation purchase. Because when you want the best for your vehicle, finding someone you know and trust is key. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Disposal fees extra and up to 10% shop fee based on non-discounted regular retail price not to exceed $35 where permitted. See store for details. Some stores in Missouri, Kansas, and Minnesota are company owned.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
The demand for registered nurses continues to grow. Now is the time to apply for New Mexico's #1 ranked nursing program at ENMU Roswell. A new class of first-year students will be accepted for this coming January 2022 semester. Receive state-of-the-art training with experienced faculty who will prepare you for a rewarding career in nursing. Application deadline is November 5th. For more information, call 575-624-7401.
All right, we're back here as the Artesia Bulldogs are going to be serving. Charity Argo will be doing that honor. Start set number. Robbie's throwing stuff at me, guys.
Argo with the serve. Bachway to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Snippen, and she puts it down for a kill. That's her 7th kill.
What are you doing? I'm all tangled up.
Moreno checks in for the Storm as Hatch goes back to serve as they lead 1-0 here in the 4th set. Cleveland goes up 2-1 as that serve goes off of Silva for an ace for Hatch. Storm go up 2-0. Hatch with the serve. Beltran goes off of her towards the Artesia bench, and Leon can't chase it down, so Storm take a 3-0 lead. Well, the Bulldogs came out on fire, Joby, and just really commanded that first set. Hung in there in that second one and cooled off a little bit, and Storm picked it up a little bit, but just kind of died down here. Cox to Argo, back set to Leon. Big swing by her, dug by Ortiz. Hatch sets up McCarthy, and that's going to be out.
Yeah, that's pretty much sums up what happened as Harvey checks back in. Beltran will take the seat and going back to serve as Leon. We've talked about it a lot of times over the last couple of years, Robbie, that it's a game of runs, and Cleveland has been on the hot streak in the last set and a half.
Leon with the serve. Ortiz to Hatch. Quick set in the middle, and Snippen puts that down for her 8th kill of the afternoon.
Leon will check out. Beltran back in. For the Cleveland Storm coming in is Del Greco and Griego as Bachway and McCarthy take a seat. That'll put Griego back to serve.
4-1, Storm lead. Morrison to Argo to Harvey, and that just, she couldn't get up on that set and hit it into the net for a Storm point.
So Roswell down 2-1 as Rio Rancho now leads there. The Storm lead the Bulldogs 2-1.
Good pass by Silva to Argo. Big swing by Cox, and that's in. Her 12th kill of the afternoon. That's what it should look like right there.
Checking back in for the Bulldogs, Johnson and Aguilar. And Silva and Morrison will take a seat. And Perseus Aguilar will go back to serve.
Storm lead 5-2. 4th set. Bulldogs need to win this to go to 5. Nice pass to Hatch. And a cross-court shot by Moreno. I tell you what, she doesn't jump high into the air, but she's really crafty with her shots.
Maurer in for Snippen on the Cleveland side. You're right. And just kind of a dumbfounded look for the Bulldogs defense on that play.
Argo to Cox, over to Johnson. Big swing by her, and that's another kill for Destiny Johnson, her 6th.
Great set there, and she finished it off, the lefty. And the Bulldogs back within 3 is going back to serve will be Cora Cox.
She was able to hit that off the Storm block, and then it hit the court for the point. Cox with the serve. Del Greco to Hatch, quickly in the middle to Maurer, and that's out. Bulldog point.
They were pretty much in their system right there, Robbie. I guess just the footwork wasn't exactly as it needed to be.
Cox again with serve. Hatch back set to Moreno.
And that's out.
And that's out. So the game of runs, right? There's 3 unforced errors by the Storm.
Yeah, because all 3 of those sets were good.
Bulldogs down by 1, 6-5. Hatch will come all the way across to Del Greco. Roll shot by her, dug by Cox. Harvey will set up Argo. Dug by the Storm, but unable to get it out of the net is Hatch. So Bulldogs tied up 6-6.
Back to serve Cora Cox.
Nice pass by Greco. Del Greco with a big swing and big kill.
Yeah, she went down the line, and checking back in is number 6, Alta Moreno, for Moreno. And Alta Moreno will go back to serve. It's probably Alta Morano.
Drops it right over the net. Beltran able to get that up for Cox, who goes to Argo. She hits it off the net, rolls over, and falls for a Bulldog point.
She hit that hard. As Harvey takes a seat, coming back in as Leon. Hit it hard, and it hit, as she said, just rolled over and fell.
Coda with the serve. Tied up 7-7. Bad slide play, and Maurer hits that out.
Cleveland players asking for a tip, and the official was shaking his head no the whole time. So back up by 1 are the Bulldogs, 8-7. Go to Beltran.
Hatch will come across to Del Greco. She'll go middle court. Aguilar's there. Cox will set up Beltran behind the 10-foot line. She hits that out. So tied back up 8-8.
Backway and McCarthy check back into the ball game as Del Greco and Griego will take a seat. Sophia Backway, the junior defensive specialist, will go back to serve. Tied up 8-8.
That'll go to Aguilar, to Cox. Set up Leon. Good shot by her, but dug by Backway. Hatch across to McCarthy. Cross-court shot. Aguilar got a hand on that, but it went out of bounds.
So now the Storm back up by 1. It's been back and forth here in set number 4. They now lead 9-8 as Backway gathers the ball up and get ready to serve.
Aguilar with the pass. Argo has to dive just to get that in the air. Beltran with the shot behind the 10-foot line, dug by the Storm, set to McCarthy. She tries the down the line shot. Argo's there. Cox takes it over the second hit. Storm hit it back over, but Leon's there. Ortiz will get it up. Nice dig by Beltran for the Bulldogs, and that'll fall on the Bulldog side.
So back up by 2 are the Cleveland Storm as Backway goes back to serve once again.
And that goes into the net. The Bulldogs going to trail by 1 now, 9-10.
Silva and Morrison will check back in. Johnson and Perseus Aguilar will take a seat. That'll put number 1, Alexa Silva, back to serve, the senior defensive specialist.
Silva with serve. McCarthy to Hatch, back to McCarthy, right on the net. And Beltran tried to get it. She got a hand on that, but she couldn't get it high enough in the air for the Bulldogs to play it.
Aubrey Ortiz will take a seat. Coming in for her is Lauren Snippen, the sophomore middle blocker.
Maurer back to serve. Storm lead 11-9. Silva, nice pass to Argo, set up the offense quickly to Leon, and there's a big kill by Leon. That's her 5th kill of the afternoon.
Wasn't quite a quick set, but it was similar to a quick set, and she come across there with the big kill, as you pointed out. Number 6, Altamirano checks back in.
Bulldogs trail by 1, 10-11, 4th set here. Cleveland leads 2-1 in sets. Hatch across to McCarthy, again at the net. Dug by Beltran. Over to Cox. Cross-court shot, dug by Ortiz. Hatch, quick set in the middle to Snippen, dug by Argo. Beltran to Cox. Off the Cleveland block for another kill. 13 kills.
They do call it a tip.
13 kills for Cox. Tied up at 11-11. Charity Argo back to serve again for the Bulldogs. Bachway to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Snippen. Oh, Silva tried to dig that and she couldn't.
Could she have played that off that back wall if she got to it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Checking back into the game for Altamirano is number 15, Lila Moreno.
Hatch goes back to serve for the Storm as they go up 12-11. Beltran, nice pass to Argo, to Leon, and boy, that was messed up from the start. You could tell from her timing was off on the set.
Yeah.
So it sailed on her. Storm go up 13-11. That's going to hit in. Right on the line.
Bulldogs chose to let that one go. Thought it was going to be out, and it was not. So the ace for number 12, Marion Hatch, the sophomore setter.
Tips the net, but Silva able to get that up there for Argo. Leon goes cross court, but Hatch is there. Ortiz to Maurer, blocked at the net by the Bulldogs, but it comes down on the Bulldogs side. So Storm go up 15-11.
So a big kill for Moreno, and that's her 3rd, I guess.
Hatch goes back to serve again for the Storm. Hits the net, rolls over. Good job by Morrison to get that up in the air. Leon puts the kill down for the Bulldogs. That's her 6th kill for the afternoon.
Those are so tough when they hit that on the serve, but as you pointed out, Morrison was able to get that up, and it ended up ending in a kill for the Bulldogs. As checking back in for the Artesia Bulldogs is Elena Harvey.
Leon with the serve. Bulldogs trail 12-15. McCarthy, Ortiz, cross court, behind the line from Greco, dug by the Bulldogs. Cox will just send it over for the Bulldogs. Storm set up their offense. They set Moreno, dug by Silva. Argo cross court to Cox, big swing by hers, dug by Ortiz. Hatch set McCarthy off the Bulldog block, and Bulldogs unable to get that back up. See where Ortiz was set up right there?
Yep, that was an adjustment.
Yep, that's where Cox was hitting all her shots early.
So Madeline Del Greco checks back in, as does Haley Griego. And going back to serve will be Griego, a sophomore defensive specialist.
Storm lead 16-12. Morrison. Argo will have to chase that down. Silva will just get it over for the Bulldogs. Hatch comes over to Del Greco, and she hits it out. Bulldog point.
Checking back in, Johnson and Aguilar, and out will be Silva and Morrison. And Aguilar will go back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Down 13-16.
Artesia is a sophomore. Ortiz to Hatch, back set to Moreno, dug by Argo. Beltran to Cox. Cox puts it down for the kill. That's her 14th kill of the afternoon.
Having a great afternoon.
That's an adjustment by her. She didn't swing as hard, so it didn't go as deep. It hit in front of them that time.
So back within 2.
Ortiz to Hatch, quick set in the middle to Snippet, and that goes off of Harvey for the Storm point.
Sophia Maurer checks back in, and Lauren Snippen will take a seat, and that'll put the libero Aubrey Ortiz back to serve.
Storm lead 17-14. Argo, nice pass to Cox. Over to Johnson. Off the Storm block, and another kill for Destiny Johnson. That's her 7th kill in the afternoon. So the Bulldogs aren't letting them get away right here. Storm's still up by 2, 17-15. But we're just trading points right now. Cox with the serve. Del Greco to Hatch. Quick set in the middle. Blocked by the Bulldogs. Beltran with the dig. Cox takes it over on second hit. Hatch digs that, and it goes in the net. Ortiz unable to get it. Bulldog point.
So a good decision there by Cox to just take that over as it caught him off guard. They were able to get to it, but it goes up into the net, and then they can't finish it.
Bulldogs trail by 1, 16-17. Del Greco to Hatch. Quick lead. Nice block by Harvey on Maurer. Tied up 17-17.
All right, so the first timeout taken by Coach for the Cleveland Storm in this set. And I saw that time, so now I've learned something today. He put up 0 for Bulldogs and 1 for the Cleveland Storm, saying they've taken one timeout. The Bulldogs have not taken any yet. And also now they get 2 per set.
Right.
Interesting. So the cheerleaders up doing their cheering, and coaches both doing some coaching in their respective huddles. 17-17, our score, the winner of this set. If the Cleveland Storm win, then we're done. If the Bulldogs win, we go to set 5, and it's to 15 in set number 5.
And for the Bulldogs right now, Cora Cox has 14 kills. Destiny Johnson has 7. Argo has 6. The leaders for the Bulldogs. Cora Cox goes back to serve again for the Bulldogs, tied up 17-17. Del Greco will go to Ortiz, back to Del Greco. Big swing by her, dug by Aguilar. Johnson just able to play that. Aguilar hits it over. Maurer gets it to Hatch, to Moreno. Tip shot by her, dug by Johnson, and not going to get it over the Bulldogs.
Good effort, just did not happen that time. As checking back into the ball game for number 15, Lila Moreno, is number 6, Kendall Altamirano.
Storm lead, 18-17. Beltran, nice pass to Cox. Quick set to Johnson, and that's going to be out. Storm go up 19-17.
Not quite able to get down on that ball and just sailed on her. Long.
Altamirano back to serve again for the Storm. Argo to Cox, back to Argo. Big swing by her down the line, and that's out. So just 2 unforced errors by the Bulldogs there. One on Johnson and now on Argo. The Storm go up 20-17. Beltran to Cox. She takes it over, but Ortiz was waiting on that time. Hatch to Del Greco. Blocked at the net, but dug by Ortiz for the Storm. Back to Del Greco. Beltran with the pass to Cox. Cross to Argo. Big swing by her. Is in. A great shot by Argo that time, her 7th kill.
Checking back in, Leon for the Bulldogs as Harvey will take a seat, and back to serve will be the libero, Coda Beltran.
Coda with serve. Bulldogs trail 18-20. It's going to be a free ball for the Artesia Bulldogs. Beltran to Cox. Quick set in the middle, Leon. And then she puts it down for her 7th kill of the afternoon. Bulldog point. They trail by 1, 19-20.
Rio Rancho wins in Roswell. They beat the Roswell High Coyotes 25-23 in set number 4 and win the match 3-1. Update from Roswell High School from Mr. Gene Dow.
Coda with another serve. Greco goes to Hatch to Dale Greco. She gets it over, but Argo with a nice pass to Cox. Big swing by Johnson. Storm are going to be able to play that, and there's a shot that's in by number 12, Hatch.
Number 3 and number 10 check back in. That's Sophia Backway and Lauren McCarthy. Has 2 and 5 sit down. Madeline Del Greco and Haley Griego.
Storm go up 21-19.
Backway back to serve.
Nice pass by Cox. Quick set to Leon, and Ortiz able to get that dig. And McCarthy with the kill for the Storm.
So good job there by Aubrey Ortiz, the libero. She's found that spot where we were hurting them in the first set, and she, either hit that or wear it. And she decided to get it back up.
Storm lead 22-19. Cox to Argo, back set to Johnson. Big swing by her, off the block. And that's the 8th kill for Destiny Johnson.
Silva and Morrison will check back in for the Bulldogs as Aguilar and Johnson take a seat, and that'll put Silva back to serve, down by 2, 20-22, the Bulldogs.
McCarthy goes to Hatch, back set to Maurer, and a great shot by Maurer. She's really good at that.
That's her 9th kill as number 4 checks back in, Lauren Snippen, and the libero Ortiz will take a seat, 23-20, Cleveland.
Need to break this serve right here. Don't want him to get to 24. Silva, Beltran to Cox behind the 10-foot line. Maurer goes to Hatch, quick set to Snippen, and saved by Silva. Cox chases that down. Beltran gets it over. Hatch, quick set in the middle again, dug by Beltran. Cox over. That was too far a set for, is that Argo?
Yeah.
All right, match point, 24-20. Storm lead. Maurer back to serve. Silva, nice pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle. Leon off the block, and Bulldog point. That's a kill for Leon, her 8th.
Ortiz checks back in as Maurer will take a seat for the Storm. Bulldogs serving 21-24, down by 3. Match point.
And that will go to Bachway to Hatch. Quick set in the middle to Snippet, and that's the game. The Cleveland Storm win the 4th match 25-21, and they win the match 3-1 over the Artesia Lady Bulldogs.
All right, we're going to have the Guy Chevrolet postgame show going here. Stay tuned as Robbie will have a visit with Coach Lou Allen. We'll be back.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia, or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Hey friends, here's to a bright and cheery summer. Come by and let Forest Tire check your tires. Cars, trucks, semis, RVs, we do it all. We know that being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities. So you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Have fun and stay safe. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Pediatrician Dr. Joanne B. Couch brings thorough and compassionate care to families in Artesia. From birth to 18 years, Dr. Couch provides children with the tools they need to grow into healthy individuals. Her services include well baby and well child visits, immunizations and developmental screenings, support, evaluations, and treatment for ADHD and mental health, and more. If your child needs a checkup or is feeling sick, Dr. Couch can help. Learn more about Dr. Couch and see if she's a fit for your family at artesiageneral.com/couch.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs have 2 matches today. as they played Rio Rancho this morning, and then just played the Cleveland Storm. And they won the first set tonight, 25, or this afternoon, 25-20. And then they went down 25-27, 25-21, and 25-21 again, as Coach Lou Allen's going to come join me right here. As always, we appreciate her coming up and joining us. So, Coach, I was just recapping real quick the scores and how we came out just on fire and then kind of settled down. And so give us your take of the game and some stats for the players.
Yeah, definitely came in. I don't think Storm was ready for us to be as aggressive as we were right out of the barrel today. So the girls did great. That first game, really pushing offense, running it fast, getting ball to target, serving really well. Our serving in that first game, really set precedent too. So, but and definitely finishing even with them.
Yeah.
So. And then even in the next game, 25-27. I mean, it wasn't still hanging in there right until the barely at the end, and all of the games were really close. So that's good on our part with a big team like this. The girls never stopped. Towards the end, some things didn't finish, but definitely serving well, getting ball to target, swinging. And then even on some big blocks that we had on us. So.
Well, I told Joby during the broadcast after that first, I said, I love how aggressive we're being right now. We're coming out, we're swinging, which now opens up a lot of other game, right?
Yes.
I can tip one every now and then. I can find an opening, but just come out and swing.
Right. And you have to on these teams because you have to keep them out of system.
Yeah.
The more you keep them out of system, they're not running those big girls over the top of us, that have that edge because they're trying to adjust, to their passes and stuff. So that aggressiveness that we're able to do across both sides of the net, pin to pin,
right.
Really increases our chance to keep them on their toes.
Well, that's good. So you got some leaders for us?
Yes, I sure do. So we have Cora with 15 kills today.
Yeah.
Last game of the
I kept saying this afternoon.
I
just
know.
So you know.
Okay, this afternoon. So Cora with 15 kills, and the next in line was Natalie with 12 kills. She had a really good game, and then we had 8 kills by Charity right behind that. So, and man, what a digging game.
Yeah.
A lot of those rallies, picking up the ball just constantly. So Charity, 25 digs. Coda was our leader with 27 digs. Of course, touching that ball all over the place. And then Alexis on the left side, left back, got 19 today, this afternoon.
Yeah, whatever it is, right? And I mentioned that too. I love watching the volleyball where everybody's being aggressive, and it's good volleyball where we're making digs and setting up the offense off the dig, and then we're taking a big swing and they're making a dig. It's not just unforced error after unforced error. So that this morning it was more of that to me. Tonight was really fun.
Yes, and that's good fun volleyball.
Yeah.
That's when it's competitive and both sides are working hard, and it really is that last, those rallies where it's dig.
Yeah.
Set, hit, dig, set, hit, and those are fun. Those are fun to watch. So it makes you better just even, getting balls off the floor, getting lower, reading, and so makes it fun.
All right, Coach, you got a couple more games before district, so they're away games. So,
yes. So we're headed to Ruidoso on Tuesday, and then I have to check up there.
Hobbs
on Saturday in Hobbs, yes.
Okay.
So.
All right, well, as always, thank you for joining us, and congratulations. I know we didn't win, but it was 2 big 5A schools came in today, and I think we played well.
Yes, and we appreciate them coming down and giving us that that competitive play.
Yeah.
So always making us better.
All right, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, Bulldog fans, once again, thank you for joining us here on KSVP TV and 990 AM, 93.7 FM. On behalf of Diana, Joby Hodling, Gene Dow, and the guy that already left. Is that you? No. Oh, no, that's Joby. He made a mess. He had mud all over his shoes, I guess. On behalf of everyone that had a part in this, thank you for tuning in and watching today. As always, KSVP is where the Bulldogs come to play. It's great to be a Bulldog.
That concludes this broadcast of Bulldog Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com. Bulldog Sports on KSVP AM and FM and KSVPTV.com is presented by Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Wharton Sun Insurance, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia Family Healthcare, and Presbyterian Medical Services.